Recently I made a video on Born to Stand Out, the Dirty and Sticky Discovery Set. And then when I went to edit the video, realized I didn't have a working mic. So we are going to try to redo that video. That one was a first impressions. This one obviously won't be because we've made the video before. However, let's go through them all over again, shall we? The neat thing about the Born to Stand Out, so it's like a UPS package kind of. You rip off the bottom base layer, you open it up, you get a selection of tester strips, the philosophy of the brand, and then if you open up the tester strips on the back of it, then you get all of the main notes in the fragrance, as well as obviously the discovery set itself. So I'm going to save the two that I purchased the set to experience for last and go through the other ones with you. So without further ado, let's get into this. The Born to Stand Out Dirty and Sticky, there's a couple different collections. The Dirty and Sticky one includes Indecent Cherry, Sugar Addict, Hinoki Shower, Naked Neroli, Fig Porn, NSFW, Mud, and Dirty Rice. So let's start with Dirty Rice. I actually liked Dirty Rice. It was probably the most subdued scent in this pack. It smells kind of like a musky fig. So let's look at the notes. No fig at all. We have basmati rice, milk, and sandalwood. Again, I smell fig. This was more of a subdued one. Like I said, the longevity of it was not as long, nor I think the sillage. But if you enjoy more subdued scents, this would be one that you might want to check out. Next we have, we'll go in order here, Mud. Mud smells a bit like a green-ish chocolate. Chocolate, almond, and sandalwood are the notes in Mud. I thought I was really gonna like Mud. I thought it was gonna be more of a decadent fragrance like, what is it, Chocolate Queen by Navitus, but it smelled kind of like a dirty chocolate to me. Again, not one of my favorites, but it smells more of like a vegetative chocolate. We'll come back to them, see if they've changed. Next we have, I'm going in order on here, so we're going bottom up, NSFW. Highly floral. Highly floral. I smell a strong rose mixed with another strong floral. So let's see. This one, NSFW, Bulgarian rose, geranium, and Laotian oud. It definitely smells like the notes here. You know, that Bulgarian rose, the strong rose that I smelled with the geranium. And the oud probably gives it another facet of heaviness. Bulgarian rose isn't one of my favorite notes, nor is geranium, or oud for that matter. So again, not my favorite, but if you appreciate those notes, this would be a good one for you, NSFW. Next, we have Fig Porn. It's a nice fig scent. If you enjoy fig, you're going to enjoy this scent. Lighter than the other ones that we've experienced so far, a little bit more fresh, but definitely strong of fig. Fig, cedarwood, and vanilla are the main notes in this. I worked at C.O. Bigelow for a while, and they sold Henry Bendel candles, and during the holiday season, pretty much nonstop, we would be burning the fig candle. And as enjoyable as it was at first, it got old also pretty quick. I have had a hard time smelling fig ever since working there, but this is a nice rendition of it. It's a very fresh fig. It's nice. It's nice. If you enjoy fig, you will like this one. Next we have Naked Neroli, a fresh, fairly citrus orange blossom scent. Citron, neroli, and again, Bulgarian rose. If you enjoy neroli scents, strong orange blossom, even, you will probably enjoy this one. It smells a little bit more green, less sweet than like an orange blossom type scent, and when I say green, I think more plant, vegetation type scent. That's what I mean when I say green. Next, Hinoki Shower. This one surprised me. So Hinoki Shower, where are you? Here you are. That being said, so far I guess I didn't go over that, but the only ones that I would say really leaned one way or the other, obviously these are all unisex fragrances. NSFW, I would say maybe leaned more on the feminine side because of that Bulgarian rose, but if you're a man and you enjoy Bulgarian rose, the oud I think could make it as manly. Fig Porn and Naked Neroli probably lean a bit more on the feminine side just because of their sweeter notes, in my opinion. But this one, I think, Hinoki Shower, I think does lean more masculine. It smells more of an aquatic. I can see liking this on a man. A little bit more different of a fragrance than, you know, say your Geos or L'Homme, which I recently learned was L'Homme. Instead of L'Homme, which I've always said, it's L'Homme. So I've been saying it wrong for, you know, however many years, but interesting to learn that. L'Homme, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But this is nice. Hinoki Shower. Pine, cedarwood, and tobacco. Okay. I get the pine and hints of the cedarwood and the tobacco now that you mention it. I wouldn't necessarily have picked that out right away. And now that I've read it, like, it's all I smell. So it's a nice one. I would say definitely more manly, but I would like this on a man. Hinoki Shower. And now we have the two that I purchased the Discovery set to discover, to experience. Everybody was talking about Indecent Cherry and Sugar Addict when I ordered this set. I love cherry scents, as I've said 1,004 times. And Indecent Cherry, of course, I thought I would just adore. Sugar Addict, a lot of people were saying that they really, really liked it, so I was excited to try that one as well. So we'll start with Indecent Cherry. So Indecent Cherry is very sugar cherry of a scent. And it's like maraschino cherry to make like a Shirley Temple or like a Cherry Coke. Almost straight out what they smell like. Maybe with a little bit of a heavier after effect. Indecent Cherry, sweet cherry, strawberry, and almond. So many times the note of almond can be mistaken for cherry itself, so I can see many times almond will be paired with cherry just for that reason. Yeah, this was, I guess I prefer more of the black cherry scents. This one is a bit too sugary sweet for me. Borderlines on that when they say that cherry scents can start to smell kind of like that air freshener that they use in an outhouse when you're going on a road trip. I would not say that this one is like that, but it's getting darn close. I'd say if you want a sweet cherry scent, like straight out sweet candy cherry, this is your best friend. Indecent Cherry. Probably that strawberry is what also is helping that sweet cherry to be so darn sweet. Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works I think would probably pair really well with this if you wanted to bring out the strawberry. So real quick before we go to Sugar Addict, which was the final fragrance in this selection. This Discovery set, let's go back through them, see if they've changed at all. Hinoki Shower has become a bit more smoky. Definitely more smoky. More of like a smoked woods type scent. Next we'll go to Naked Neroli. A whole lot of change there, maybe a bit soapy, but not a lot of change. Still very strong. Fig Porn has died down a bit more subdued, but still smells the same. Next is Dirty Rice, which I can't really even smell it anymore. That one died super fast. I noticed that last time too, but again, it's more of a subdued fragrance. And Mud. Not a lot of change there either. It might be a bit more dirt smell. That doesn't sound nice. But earthy. It might smell a bit more earthy than it did originally. And NSFW. Very rosy. Very Bulgarian rose still. And yeah, circling back to that, I think you'd have to be very strong in your masculinity to wear this one. I mean, it's very rose. I think that you could pull it off as a guy, but it's, you know, it's very strong of Bulgarian rose. And last, Sugar Addict. I'm gonna spray this one right onto my fingers because I don't have another test strip. First time I tried Sugar Addict, I was very disappointed. I thought I totally, you know, the reason I purchased this Discovery set, there was really nothing in it that I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And so I was really disappointed. Within a couple hours, it was like one of those where I didn't think I liked it, but like I kept experiencing it, and a couple hours into it, I'm like, oh, maybe I do like this one. And it got to the point where, okay, this is my fragrance the next day. Let's give it another whirl. So I wore it as my fragrance the next day, and really just fell in love with it. Like, there was just something about it that it's just addicting. So maybe it's like those first notes that just kind of make it smells a bit, when you initially spray it, it smells a bit like burnt sugar. When you're cooking and making something confectionery and you burn the sugar. That's what I experienced. But then as it dies down, you get more of like that cooking sugar type scent. The notes in this one are sugar, cocoa absolute, and then rum extract. And really, it's like a... My camera's overheating. I just can't win with technology, can I? But with the Sugar Addict, it smells like kind of a boozy sugar. So a little bit, obviously you smell the rum extract, a little bit of the cocoa gives it kind of that earthy smell to it, kind of tones down the sweetness of the sugar and the rum. So if you're looking for a scent that is fairly intoxicating and indulgent, a bit of a fairly sweet scent, but does have that kind of earthiness to it, a hint of boozy quality, then Sugar Addict is your go-to. So definitely one I would at least check out if you like sweeter scents. Again, Sugar Addict by Born to Stand Out. So again, that was the Discovery set. That was the Sticky and Dirty Discovery set by Born to Stand Out. Have you tried any of these fragrances? Is there another Born to Stand Out fragrance that I need to check out? What were your thoughts on these fragrances if you have experienced them? Please let me know. I would love to hear. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. This is your channel as much as it is mine, and I would love to be able to converse with you guys. And you know, that's why I do this, so I can talk about other people who are as passionate about fragrance and beauty as I am. I love you all. If you want another review on boozy fragrance, go here.